All right, so we're gonna do something different today. As you can see, bare face, hair looks like it's a waste. I'm going to wash all my hair really. And I wanted to talk about how most of us, we not ready. So I want to get ready while I get ready. What you think about that? Most of us aren't even ready. You want something, but you're not even ready. You look like you put your hand in a socket, wet, full voltage. You're not ready. You're not ready to go so you can grow. You want to stay comfortable in the house that you have, every way. You can close your eyes and navigate the entire environment. You know how many steps to take. You know, if you left that house, all the places you like to go to in the vicinity. You crafted this environment, but in your mind, you daydream about going somewhere different. And the reason you've been unsuccessful is because it's only been a thought, and you've been literally unprepared, not ready. So guess what? If you're still watching this video, where you want to go is so worth it. So let's get ready to go so we can grow. All right, I'll be right back. I'm about to go wash my hair because you always need to start with a clean slate. You wash and condition, you cleanse and exfoliate it. You already know you're ready to go so you can grow somewhere. You're fed up looking a hot mess and you're ready to get ready. Start off with a clean slate. So what does that mean? All right, so scratch everything that didn't work. Anything that you've done that didn't work, anything that you've been told that has instilled fear in you, so you didn't take steps forward, any dirt, any fear, any hesitation that you were coded with, pre-programmed with, that hasn't contributed to your growth, it should have been cleansed out. It's time to get it cleaned and gone. It is the roadblocks. It is the mental roadblocks. They are the physical roadblocks. In totality, it's the reason why you've stayed in the same house for so long. You never cleansed your slate. You've never started anew with a new mindset, with the new mindset towards your goal. Your goal, see, the thing is, the destination, most likely, if it's your calling, it's the same. You want the same thing. It may be more elevated now that you're older. But the path, the one you were trying to go down, it was a dirty, hot mess. Full of roadblocks that you put there, that other people put there, that you brought and continue to hold from your childhood. Watching things on TV, movies, social media, and taking other people's experience and putting that in place to create your opinion. For example, in the travel space, a lot of people have their opinion on different places around the world. The next video that's recommended is someone with the exact opposite. So you're confused, but you gravitated towards the negative one because that sounds more reasonable, because you're so used to the bad, the negative. Well, clean it all out. It's time to start fresh. It's time to start anew. Get you a clean sheet of paper, because the first step for you to go so you can grow is for you to plan. And you can't plan from a dirty space. I mean, mentally, physically, you need to be in a better environment. You need to, even if it's just momentarily, put yourself in a better mental state. Use meditation, use binaural beats, use prayer, whatever you need to do that, okay? Position your heart and prepare your mind. When you're starting something and you need that clean surface, you're going to really have a hard time in the beginning fighting, which you shouldn't be fighting, but you'll have a hard time diluting those old patterns, those old thoughts, those old habits. It's going to be difficult because you've come familiar with, to the point where you make amends with, this is just the way life is. It's supposed to be hard. You've made amends with the fact that life is supposed to be hard because of the color of your skin, your gender, your location, This is your thought process. The economy, the politicians. And so now you're coming with it with a clean slate, like, nah, we're not believing that anymore. We're going to believe something new. That new thing is going to require different heart posture, different mindset. You're going to almost have to be oblivious to anything and put horse blinders on while you create this plan. But in order for you to get to the next step, you have to put a plan in place. That plan is very important. And I want you to know that the plan that you're working on, it will not be perfect. And it will not be in its final form. It's for you to take the first step. All right, so you got your clean sheet of paper. You're writing your plan down. You've prepared. You know at least for the next 2 or 3 steps exactly what it is you need to do, so that you can go and grow. It's not going to happen in the same place that you are mentally, physically, spiritually, and possibly financially. So you can start with each of those areas. What you need to change in your mind, what physical environment you need to be in. You need to get your, spirituality, get it together. And you may not believe in capitalism, but play the game to get what you want, or don't play the game at all. You still need money to eat. Unless you grow your own food, but they charge you for land. So let's just be realistic. But you need a plan. And you need to be honest with your plan when you're writing your plan, when you're crafting your plan. But leave perfection out of it. You need to take the best first steps, because those are going to teach you. Now I'm going to go put some heat. I'm going to take action. Heat rises to the top. Heat rises to the top. So I'm going to go put some heat to my clean slate, because that's my plan. And we're going to continue to get ready together, because it's time to go so we can all grow. Put a little bit of moisturizer on my face. All right, be back. This sun is too good. All right, so I put some fire. I took some action on my plan. And I got it kind of straightened with my little dryer. Momentum is energized by action. If you don't do nothing, you don't get anywhere. You don't get to go, you don't get to grow. You have to do something with your plan. You have to take action. And when you start, you may have beginner's luck, and it looks like it's taking off really good. But it will be half-baked. It will be the first fire. It will be the first action taken that occurs. And it will confirm that you are, in fact, going in the right direction. Getting ready is also a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in the best conditions. But it will happen if you take action. Kinetic energy, I don't know if you remember like this in science, but potential energy and turning it into kinetic energy. So like say you have the ball at the top of a roller coaster. It has the potential to express force. I don't know, whatever it's called. What is it called? If it descends, but you're just holding it at the top. You need to let it go. So for one, you can measure how fast it goes. You can measure its speed, the velocity, whatever if you have some type of like obstacle course, how it get over that barrier. That's the kinetic energy. That's the energy expressing itself. That's what you're going to do to get ready. You can say all day you have a dream, but you need to do something. So now that I've done something, I can observe which direction do I want to continue in. It may feel half-baked because you worked hard. You literally went through the fire, the ringer, and took the first steps. But you don't stop there. Especially when it's worth it, especially when it's your calling, especially when it's aligned with everything you want out of this life. See, over on my channel, we talk about transformation, mindset mastery, living rich on purpose, and getting more fulfillment out of this life, not the next one, not reminiscing about what has already occurred. You are living in the present moment. You are living in the now. You know what's so interesting? When I watch Get Ready With Me videos, I'm most likely watching them while I'm not getting ready. And the person I'm watching is getting ready and going somewhere. Or even if they are just getting ready for the purpose or for the sake of the video, because it has become a lot of people's jobs, that's still a means to an end. That's still them going somewhere, even if it's just turning it in to get paid, or in the future. But I'm not getting ready. I'm never getting ready when I'm watching someone else get ready. What'd that tell you? Golden hour is only for so long. Get in the field and get active. Your dream life is waiting for you. But you only went through set 1 and you're ready to quit. Don't quit on yourself ever. You got more steps to take. Now you've observed and you know which direction you want to go in. Now you can straighten it out. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. Straighten it out. While I'm waiting for my flat iron to warm up, I was thinking about, like, first off, I can't believe I'm getting on here and doing this, looking crazy. But I just wanted to illustrate how you don't have to show up perfect to start, but you do have to at least show up. And oftentimes when we're bombarded by these perfect, polished, aesthetic images, we forget that truth. So here we are. Despite how qualified you may be at the time of your starting point, your qualification is going to be, 1, only judged by you, and 2, how long are you willing to commit to your growth? Is this I want something short term, in and out, or is this something you want long term? Think about that while you're taking action. Also, before I continue, I am not a hairstylist, so if you are, not too much. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I always have to remind myself to take my time, because I don't know what the heck I be rushing for. I'm not getting chased by anything. Why am I rushing? I'm really, like, training myself to stop rushing. I know for me, it's a habit from childhood. And I continued it on with my own kids, just rushing. Until my son said, why are we rushing? What are we rushing to? Ooh. But I responded to him like, hurry up. But like most things, I reflected on that question because the question is valid. Are you rushing for? If you took 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years to get to where you are, and you want to undo or redo it all in 6 months? Same thing with weight loss. And I know that's because people want to get it all fast and they want to get to their goal, but like, what's the rush? It took 30 plus years, 2 pregnancies and back to back and stress to get to me almost weighing the weight of a NFL quarterback. And I'm 5'5". I'm not short, but I'm definitely not tall. And even if I was, I don't think I want to be almost 250 pounds. So my first 2025, when I started walking and habit stacking, I think when I began, I wanted it to come out fast. Then I realized those habits had to stick. There's no rush. It took forever to get that big. You know how much food I was eating? I was probably consuming 3,000 calories easily. So last year, yeah, I only lost 40 plus, almost 50 pounds. Sure. But I also didn't change everything at one time. And first off, what am I rushing for? I want to be fit and well forever. So I needed to ingrain the habits, the mindset of a fit forever person. And for me, I did not lose those 50 pounds in 2 months like some people. I also didn't starve myself. I'm not a hairstylist. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. But no, in all honesty, I'm very happy with myself and having the habits to continue on this weight loss journey into truly building holistically building the life of my dreams. It took steps, it took failure, it took putting myself in the hot seat, not knowing what I was doing, but taking a little bit of information I had and taking action. Taking the information that I did have access to and taking action. And yeah, sure, I technically had to judge myself in a way constructively, but like what works for other people isn't going to work for you. Whether you're on a weight loss journey, you're trying to get to the bag, you're posting on YouTube every single day, you're building something, you're learning a new language, you're raising human beings, which is crazy. Like, I can't believe that. This life we've been blessed to have. I don't want to live in the hopes to maybe create a heaven in the future. I want you to create your heaven, as much of it as you can, in this life. AKA getting more fulfillment, living rich on purpose, mastering your mind so you can transform your life mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. I'm coming for it, and I know you want to as well. So now we straighten some things out. Y'all like that. Now we have some things straightened out. Now we can go some places, you know what I'm saying? All right. But we're not dressed yet. Keep going. Whew, I can actually see now. Oh my God, it looks good. So I've been learning to take care of my dream life lately. And the only reason I've been learning is because I've been doing something for it every single day. And I've been protecting it to the best of my ability. Now, you only know so much when you're getting ready for your growth. When you're in your journey, you're going to go to different levels you've never seen before. Because at this point, you haven't quit and you're committed to being ready. And there's going to be places and spaces you've never been. You're going to feel out of place. Now I can give you this advice about just be confident. Well, that's a skill you build. And the way to build that skill is simply to do. I see why the beauty girls be like, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera. Because what the world? Also, this is my first time literally ever doing my hair, anything outside. And this is exhilarating. It's a challenge. And I'm depending on my tools to put into place what's necessary for me to get the face and the hair and the clothes and whatever is necessary for me to be ready to go to my growth. Because without a doubt, I'm getting there. And I want you to as well. Remember how we started a hot mess? Yeah, always add color. Always add color. This is supposed to be joyous. I hope it looks good when I finish, but if not, I will have learned a lot. Also, this feels really good to be outside with the birds chirping. They're like my cheerleaders. They're like, get it, girl. Get it, girl. You're being watched and admired because what you're doing, you're inspiring. I started how to do like all this stuff in the last year. I didn't know. Because like I said before, I was literally watching other people get ready while I was sitting on the sidelines. Taking notes. Sure, taking notes is important, but like, baby, I've learned more by actually doing it, getting better at it. Am I perfect? Who knows? But I'm way ahead than where I was. Add the jewels, bedazzle, enjoy yourself, make it cute, keep it cute, have a good time, but most importantly, make sure it's you. You don't owe anyone an explanation. It doesn't matter if you tried to get ready to go 1,000 times before. This is your time now. So I want you to think the next time that you see someone and next time you see a get ready with me video, the next time you see someone doing their hair or their makeup, I want you to think about how many times you've learned how to do this. Okay? If you're watching it to learn, cool. But I want you to center yourself. If they're getting ready for something, I want you to get ready for something. I want you to get ready for your something. This isn't for a camera. This isn't for other people's input. This is for you. And I want you to get more fulfillment out of your life in this life. Okay? So yes, put the finishing touches on. Look good, feel good. Radiate joy, peace. And the only way you can do that is if that's how you feel and that's how you are. There's nothing more pleasing than going in the direction of your dreams. Despite the fact that difficult times will arise, the plan that you made in the beginning when you cleared off your slate, you're going to have to reiterate. And that's okay. Because as you learn to sail the waves, as you learn how to maneuver and adjust, you will be growing and building a skill stack that's undeniable. No one can take it away. Keep going. And like I tell my kids, you can be anything in this world except ashy and dehydrated. So stay moisturized, stay hydrated, keep going on your journey. Whatever you wants you to come get it. My name is Spivey J, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.
You're beautiful. I hope you know that. I hope you know that.
I think I need to show the results. All right, so how do it look? How do it look? Also, make sure you subscribe. I have a question in the comments that I pinned. Let's chat in the comments. I pinned a question. I want you to answer it. Join the community. I don't bite. I want you to bark. Act like you want it.